Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about the coordinate plane and slope. Slope is our favorite word in algebra class. The coordinate plane is the perpendicular union of two number lines at the origin. That is the 0 for both. 0 for each. The x-axis is the horizontal number line, and the y-axis is the vertical number line. Ordered pairs are the x and y solutions to a given problem when we are graphing. These are the coordinates of the point. The x-coordinate is the first, that's an F, first value in the ordered pair. And it will match the location on the horizontal axis. The y-coordinate is the second value in the ordered pair. It will match the location on the vertical axis. And the origin is the location where the x and y axes meet. Zero, zero. The quadrants, that is, there are four regions that the coordinate plane is divided up into. So the quadrants are the four regions into which the coordinate plane is divided. Here's a coordinate plane. You can remember that a big capital C tells you the order of the quadrants. Quadrant 1 is where you begin the C, you move into quadrant 2, then you move into quadrant 3, and finally you end in quadrant 4. The origin is at the center, or where 0, 0 is. The x-axis is the horizontal axis, the y-axis is the vertical axis. We can graph points. For example, let's graph -1, -3, or 5, 5. Slope is our favorite word in all of algebra. Slope is the rate of change between 2 points on a line. Some people say rise over run. We use the letter M. M stands for slope. Slopes can be positive. You will have lines that go up to the right. They have a positive slope. Lines that go down to the right have a negative slope. Lines with a slope of 0 are horizontal. That's supposed to be a horizontal line. All the y values are the same. A vertical line has a slope of undefined. All the x values are the same. Slopes are fractions. Let me show you what I mean. Let's say we had the point 2, -3 and a slope of 1 over 2. The top number is the rise, the bottom number is the run. I'll begin by graphing the point 2, -3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then I'll use the slope. I'm going up 1 and right 2 to graph another point. Up 1 and right 2. So the slope helps me find another point on the line. And I draw my line with arrows. Always draw your line with arrows, please. Here's your first U-try. Your point is 1, -2, and your slope is 2 over -3. Graph the point, use the slope to find another point. Here's U-try 2. Your point is the origin, and your slope is 1 over 3. The slope can be a whole number. Let's say we had the point -4, 1, and our slope was 3. I need to turn 3 into a fraction, 3 over 1. I can turn any integer into a fraction by putting it over 1. Remember, the top number is, rise. That's supposed to be an R, and under that would be run. I'll begin by graphing the point, -4, 1. And I'll use the slope, 3 over 1. That means I go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and right 1. Up 3 and right 1. I can also go down 3 and left 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Because -3 over -1 is equal to +3 over +1. And then I can draw my line. And in class, we'll use a ruler and draw straight lines. Here's U-try 3. Your point is 1, -1, and your slope is 2. Remember to turn that into a fraction. Okay, a special case. HOY. This means a horizontal line when the slope is 0. Let's say our point is 3, 2, and our slope is 0. We can make that be 0 over 1 or 0 over 2. But I got to graph my point first. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There's 3, 2. The slope of 0 means I go up 0 and right 1. Up 0 and right 2. Up 0 and left 1. Then I draw my line, and there is a horizontal line with a slope of 0. Here's your next U-try, 4, 0, and your slope is 0. See if you can draw that horizontal line. Okay, here's our other special case. Let's say we have a point of -1, -2, and our slope is undefined. Undefined is a slope. How about that? It means that we have a number, say 5, could be any number, over 0. We cannot divide by 0. We can send people to the moon, but we cannot divide by 0. I will graph my point, -1, -2. And I will go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 0. Or I can go up 2 and over 0, or down 2 and over 0. And I've got a horizontal. No, that's not right. I have a vertical line with a slope of undefined. Here's your last U-try. Your point is -3, 1. Your slope is undefined. This is U-try 5. And here's a space for additional notes or questions that you want to note down right now. Bring them to class and we'll see you then.